Okay, welcome to another episode of From the Track with Ben and Isaac.
Woo!
It's been a long while, right? Isn't it, bro?
Yeah, quite lah. And it's Monday some more. So.
Yeah. By the time you all see it, Monday has passed already. Yeah. But yeah, so today we have a guest podcast. It's not just me and Ben.
Yeah,
and,
finally.
Not finally, dude. It's time in times due. It was about to have a guest, but so today.
Also, our first female guest. Right.
Oh yeah. Actually, that's our first
guest, bro.
Finally, not a Batang Fest. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So today, we invite her to sort of talk about a part of the fashion industry.
Yeah. So if you follow like Masses or Flags, you know that she's one of our guests in a previous episode. So welcome our guest.
Zulvanny. Okay, so
simple, bro.
For our audience out there, do you mind like explaining to them who are you and what do you do for a living?
My name is Zulvanny. I'm a fashion stylist.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah. She's like being low key, man. Actually, her portfolio is damn power, bro. I tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, you start for what? Bil Musa, Airliftz, the recent Airliftz MV, right?
Yeah.
And also like the Get Money one.
Yes.
And also Yuna.
Yes.
Yuna, bro. How often you get to style Yuna, man?
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
not often, but.
How was it like studying Yuna though?
Yeah.
It was fun. I mean, she knows what she wants, and then it's
Just
easy.
go with it lah.
Yeah, just go with it.
Is the one with the G-Eazy one, right?
Yeah, and then Forevermore as well.
But you didn't get to style G-Eazy, right?
No lah, but actually they flew the jacket and the exact helmet that he wore, and then we put in a double lah.
In case y'all don't know.
Oh, it's a double.
Oh shit!
Damn, I was so disappointed. Okay, I thought it was
it's
legit
quite obvious, but he
G-Eazy,
wasn't,
bro.
I can tell he wasn't in Malaysia lah. So
Yeah. True. I mean, it would have make sense. I would say,
yeah.
right? Isn't it?
Expensive, bro.
Okay, so just to give a little bit of a background, Zulvanny is a stylist, and today we bring her over is just to sort of clear up the air because a lot of people do not know what a fashion stylist is.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about that, and in general, just to get to know more about what you do on a day-to-day basis. So just a few quick questions throughout the podcast. So we just want to know what is like a typical day for a fashion stylist. Like, what do you do? Like, I think a lot of people think that fashion stylist is like they're always just styling people, but actually what is it about? Yeah.
Typical day. I mean, I think every stylist is different, but my typical day is I wake up in the morning and I respond my emails. Reply all my emails because I have to go out after that to do my loans, meetings with clients,
busy things,
returns. So I mean, during meetings we go with clients and then we talk about the projects. What do they need? What's the project requirements? And then after that we have to go out and source the barang, like all the stuff. While at the same time, if we have a project before that, we have to return the stuff that we loan. So pretty much every day, it's either you're on set shooting, or if you're not on set, then you'll be running errands, doing loans, sourcing, returns.
Speaking of day-to-day stuff, like I saw your story. You went for KLFW and stuff.
Yes.
How was it though for you?
I think mostly it's actually supporting my friends, designer friends.
Nice.
Also, I get to see the new collections that the designers have, so get to chop some looks for my clients and like for future styling projects lah.
Was there any show that impressed you a lot?
Let me just give a shout out to Raphael. Ridwan, TTFGA.
Shout out to TTFGA, man.
TTFJ was
he debuted his first show there.
First show there, yeah. Pretty good.
I like Afik. I mean, different clients is different style, so different designers also different style.
Yeah.
I quite like Pastel Mortar.
Oh shit! Shout
out.
So sorry we couldn't make it.
Yeah, but our editor came through.
Yeah, our editor came through, man. Yeah.
With a batik swag, man.
With the batik. Oh yeah, with the batik swag, right? Yeah.
Front row some more. Front row,
man.
Front row, man. Damn. Okay, good. So how did you became a fashion stylist? Did you went to school for it, or you kind of just?
I did actually, because I was studying medicine before, so.
That's a huge change, man.
Yeah.
So I had no basic at all.
Hey, but for some weird reason, I noticed like a few of my friends that are in fashion as well. They used to study medicine and then became fashion. Like I almost went to med school also, bro.
Damn.
Legit, I almost went to med school. That I just like fucked it all.
Why?
But I didn't finish it lah.
You didn't finish med school? Okay, I see.
I mean, I took a break and I told my mom, I want to do fashion. Can you give me 1 year? If it doesn't work out, then I'll come back to school lah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So during the 1 year you went to study lah, right?
Yeah, I went to London to study.
London.
And then when I was in London, I get to work with Sony Music and Little Mix. So we were part of the crew. When I came back, my mentor Haida Yusof, I followed her for a long time. I wanted to assist her, but I didn't have any basics. And I feel like if I want to assist someone, then I should at least know the basic.
Okay.
So after I came back, I pretty much harassed her, sent her email. And I'm here if you need any help, you don't have to pay me, just call me up. And then she didn't respond for like 2 weeks, and then I keep sending her emails and DMs, and then she finally called me and like, I have a project, you can come, and then the rest is history lah.
What was the first gig though with her?
Yeah.
It was 2017 KL Fashion Week campaign. 5th of March, I still remember.
Wow. That was like what, 2 years, 3 years
ago? That was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
2 years
two and
ago.
a half.
So in London, did you do like any get to know
jobs.
anyone or do any side gigs or stuff like that?
When were you in London though? Because
Sorry?
I was in London as well.
2016.
2016 you were there. Oh, it's still there. Yeah.
Bro, you're not the only guy in London.
No lah, just saying lah. London is so small, man. Who knows? We might bump into. It's like, hey. Plus
okay.
it's hard to miss lah,
I mean, got to know some people. Still in contact with my boss there. She said that if you ever come back, just ring me up and everything. But like close friends or like acquaintance, they all go to another part of the world already. So yeah.
But I heard you mention before like you will get to work with director X that time.
Yeah, it's for one of a Little Mix music video.
Like, how was it though working with him?
It was...
Before that, in case you all don't know who director X is, he directed the Hotline Bling music video. Yeah, it's like quite a big shot lah.
Very huge. Yeah. It was very organized, obviously, right? The team was huge. He actually introduced himself to me, to the crew with his real name. I know this is embarrassing, but I forgot what his real name is.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And like I didn't know because I only know director X, right? And then I never seen his face before. So he came to the rehearsal because we were at dancing rehearsal. We were doing fittings, and then he came because he just flew in from the US, and then he introduced himself to the crew. And I'm like, I was so new back then, and I asked my friends like, who is he? He's like, he's the director, and I'm like, oh shit. But it was fun. It was a long shoot, like from 4 a.m. to 4 a.m. But everything was organized, and then he's very, very nice with the crew when we're not shooting, but when we're shooting,
he's strict lah.
He's strict lah.
Normal lah. So would you consider that as one of the greatest working experience for yourself?
Yes, for sure. And it's kind of put the standard to me. I mean, not to say that, okay, when I work in a production and then everything is so is being delayed and so last minute and so unorganized. And then, when one time you were a part of like a really organized production, you can kind of know it's like, oh, okay, like different people.
They set the bar too high.
Yes.
But then I feel that it's improving now, of course, the Malaysian one. So see how it goes though.
Yeah, man, I totally agree. Totally.
But cannot help lah. I mean, sometimes things happen on set, so
shit happens lah. But of course we need to set like extra timing to prepare for bullshit like this. But anyways, let's not talk about production stuff.
Let's talk about stylist
yes,
stuff. Yeah, that's why I was like, sitting here, I was wondering like,
Sorry
what's
about
going on?
Sorry about that.
Okay, so could you let us know, is there any like funny incidents like throughout your career as a stylist that like any particular funny story that happened, like
funny stories? Okay,
funny or like sort of embarrassing, I guess.
That's a lot lah actually, because every day is like different. But I remember one time, me and my mentor, I think it was a really tough week for us. I was handling all the projects, and my mentor was away in the UK, and then she came back just for the projects, and then everybody is so tired. And then I remember we went to Forever 21 at Pavilion to find an earrings for Yuna and the dancers. But because like we were so tired, we just like sat on the floor, and then we started looking at the earrings, and we started laughing, and then after that we started crying.
What the heck, for real? In the shop?
Yeah, in the shop, like on the floor. I mean, like, I'm just hungry. And then my mentor is like, I'm hungry too. We have to find earrings. And then we started crying, and people just looking at us like, are you okay?
Was that shoot like after that, or still a long way more to go?
I think the next day. No, 2 days after that incident. It was just.
Damn stress, huh?
It wasn't stressful, but I guess it's been a long month for us back to back.
How long was that the preparation for the shoot though for your side?
Depends from the meetings or like just the sourcing.
The sourcing part lah.
The sourcing part usually like a week before.
So usually
so that's actually pretty.
So the
pretty
progress
quick,
is like this lah. You meet up with the client, they tell you what look they want, so you're gonna source the look lah.
We meet up first, and then what we do is we don't hit the store first. We actually go on internet and like contacting all of these people, and then we see, and like we have to confirm, okay, the look is ready, and then we have to pick up the look. Once we have the look, then we source the accessories. Then we hit the store. Yeah.
Do you usually like get custom the look, or you're like just find a similar?
Depends on the budget. Some clients are actually open to custom a look if we have a budget and we have enough time. Some we just loan whatever that's available.
So which one do you prefer though? Do you prefer like customing or?
If the time is enough, prefer custom lah. Obviously, because
I think the answer is pretty fucking obvious in this one, right?
Sometimes they feel that other designers can provide, might as well I just use it and I style it according to what I know lah. Yeah.
Can also, I mean, like if there's like dope looks, right? But I mean, the fashion industry in Malaysia itself, it's not big. I mean, it's very small. So,
but it's growing.
And most of the time, designers only release one collection per year plus Raya collection. Yeah. So that one collection that they show at Cal Fashion Week is the one that all the stylists gonna use throughout the year. So when it's being worn too much, sometimes as a stylist, you just want something different for the client lah.
But so you usually use like local designer stuff or
local designers. Overseas, there's the shipping part that it's client's budget also.
Okay, support the local scene, support local man.
Yeah, true. I think we need to do more of that too.
Support local.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I admit I don't wear a lot of Malaysian designers.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. So what are the common misconceptions of being a fashion stylist? Like what do everybody think that you do? You know that meme? You know that meme?
Okay, first they think we make clothes.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of stupid logic?
That's like masses. I mean public.
Okay, that's like the masses, the public. Okay.
Clients wise, sometimes they think that we actually own like a huge
warehouse.
Department store or warehouse,
you have like your own thing
where we can just pull anything out of it. You know, like they'll be like contacting us like 2 days before, and they'll be like, oh, I want a winter concept with big fur coat, and I'm like, no, I don't know where to find that unless you want to buy. Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty damn weird, man. But because the name itself, it's obvious fashion stylist,
but they make
fashion
clothes, true.
Designer. That's the difference. Oh my god. It's so weird.
But do you think like it's, how do I say, like most people would sort of undermine the career of a fashion stylist? Because like, I mean, the first part that you mentioned was quite interesting. You say that most think that you make clothes, so to them it's like, you style me, you get me? It's just like, what the hell, you know, like isn't a designer much better, blah blah, that kind of thing. Like usually is that a very common like misconception, that kind of?
Actually, it depends on the people. Like some people think that you only style is just as easy as like borrowing clothes and then give it to the person, you know. But I think what they don't know behind it is like, especially when you're styling a personal, it's not a model. It's like you have to work around their image and their personality. You know, like they have their own character, so it's not as easy as like
you can't just like switch it, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, but like some people think that why do I have to pay you so much? You only need to get like clothes and then give it to them. So, but okay lah. I mean, as time goes by, it's getting better lah.
It does go by very better.
But it's renting itself is not cheap, man. Renting, then you're going to collect the clothes.
True.
People just don't know the process behind it lah. Then you need to like source. If like locally I can't find, maybe I need to find overseas, right? Like you say, shipping is expensive.
True, shipping and dry cleaning and everything.
Yeah.
So that's like behind the scene lah. And then you don't see that on.
Exactly, people don't know. That's why they complain, man.
That's why I try to Insta story everything so they know.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's
So
a
they
flex
know.
right there.
Yeah. I think also there needs to be like a little bit more education in terms of what the fashion people do actually.
True though, because I mean, we have fashion design course here, but like fashion photography. I think Lim Kok Wing have fashion photography, but like fashion photography or like styling, they don't really have a course here.
Yes,
so
they do not.
yeah,
They do not.
a lot of my friends also said to me like, oh, I want to start doing styling, but I don't know where to start and things like that because there's no platform here.
So that's the reason why you chose to go London, is it?
Yeah.
But why London though? Like why don't go like New York or some shit like that?
I don't know. I think that time
New York is really far away. Just putting some perspective to you,
It's a
man.
flight away only.
No,
It's a flight away
but, like,
that is
I was
that
too
you're gonna.
scared. I was too scared to go US alone that time lah.
But London, you know anyone there?
Got a lot of friends
Oh,
studying
okay
there.
lah.
So.
Dude, London is like Malaysia.
There's like a second KL.
Yeah, second
Malaysia
KL,
is
bro.
like Malaysia, bro. There's nothing else like
No, it's like it's literally like San KL. The amount of Malaysian there is unbelievable.
Too many.
Yeah,
rich Malaysians, bro.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Okay, moving on.
But speaking of earlier, Ben, just now he was saying like shipping and all. Like, what are some of the international brands that you really like to collaborate with? Like, if budget wasn't a problem, like
If budget wasn't a problem.
the guy was like, you know what? I have a lot of money today, and I feel bougie. I'ma just go ham today. You guys try to say?
Depends on the client. I mean, like, because I actually like styling men.
More than women.
Yeah, more than
Okay.
women.
Why though?
I don't know, because I feel like, you know, like with women, you can always elevate the style with hair and makeup, but like
True.
with male, it's like you are what you are, you are what you wear.
Yeah,
Right.
In a way,
true.
yes.
It doesn't the hair. Yeah, you can wear a wig lah. Like what?
But then you end up losing, bro.
Yeah, man, do it.
That's
There
true,
you
that's
go.
true.
So okay. You prefer the style men, and what particular brand internationally do you think you
Like,
need?
legit, like I really want to try and like, if I can lah, it's like Raf Simons, a
Raf.
Cold Wall.
A cold wall is nice though. Yeah.
It's like trying to find the right client and the right budget if I can ever
But
do
have
that.
you ever like styled with branded, like overseas branded brands before?
Actually, yes, but it's more on a high-profile celebrity because like these brands also have an HQ here.
Oh.
So you can actually request. So sometimes we style like celebrities in like Dior and Gucci, but
I think that's quite common, right, Ben? I think in red carpets or like events that they go to, they do wear like branded suits. As far as I know, or dresses.
Well, I mean, like I want to work with more like an underground.
Okay, like proper, like to the sort of the lookbook style feel and
Yes.
theme kind of thing, right?
And like
Okay.
have the freedom to like mix and match the style. Because like when you loan to this high brand, like high end brands, right? Like you stick to the look itself. You cannot you can't really mix and match.
Oh, why though? Is it their policy or
Yeah,
something?
it's their policy.
Oh, damn strict, man.
Of course, bro.
I mean, like fashion styling itself is like a form of art. What? Like,
Unless-
if you, like curate that shit, it's not called art anymore, man.
But actually, it's happening around the world, lah.
Yeah,
Like this
definitely.
policy that you have to style a full look, like how it is on the
I
runway.
get it lah with the brand image and stuff, but then again,
Yeah.
styling is.
Which is why people buy magazines, bro. Which is why people still buy like those like niche fashion magazines. Because their style is different. Like they can mix and match. They don't hide the policy,
But we
in
got-
general, if you go for those big magazine or like those usual shoot,
Yeah lah.
they have to follow the policy. I told you before what.
unless you can buy the piece lah. This one is like, okay,
that's-
you loan, so you have to follow my
Yeah,
rules.
exactly. There you go. Yeah. So it's like you borrow no choice. You get what I mean?
But have you used your own pieces before? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
oh damn. But have you styled men with women's clothing before?
Sometimes depends on the size lah. If it's
Like
nice,
Isaac and then it's like, okay.
Isaac cannot use my piece lah.
Dude, if I use your piece, I think your piece cannot use it. Like,
cannot.
Ben, dude, me and you, we ain't small though. Even though you are skinnier, but like I have to say, like, dude, you're not.
But he got
small.
broad shoulder, what, Ben?
Yeah.
Shout
That's why there
out
you go.
Jim.
Shout out Jim. All chest, no legs.
Yeah, man.
Right. Hey, today is International Chest Day, right?
Yeah. But
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not the
Shout
point.
out. Yeah, today is International Chest Day. Robert Frank, right?
Yeah.
So is the goal. Size is the prize. Let's go.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah. But I think it's really common that people style female in men's clothes, but it's rare that to go opposite. You know what I mean? Because of the size difference and shit like that.
Yeah. I totally agree. I think like, and also men are also quite, in terms of clothing, they're quite strict too, I feel. Yeah, it's pants means pants. Short pants or long pants or three-quarter
depends
pants.
on the personality lah.
Yeah.
Depends
True.
on the person itself.
Do you think that the people here is starting to be experimental or still like pretty straightforward minded?
I think the young ones, the underground ones, they start to get very experimental now.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Actually, I feel like there's a huge gap between the up and coming and the established one, like the senior ones, because like the established one, they're more into the aesthetic of like high end and
Atas
pretty.
lah, atas vibe.
Yes, and like the young ones and the underground ones were more like social media and
Yeah,
streetwear.
do it for the gram. man. But do you have any like preference in terms of like styling? Do you prefer like styling a specific genre like music video only, or do you like doing photo shoot or like?
For me, I think as I start with music, I prefer when
music lah.
yeah, I think I prefer music lah. So
Okay.
honestly speaking, because I'm more into a somehow edgy style, while most of the seniors and like the established people in the industry, they're more into the pretty style. I mean, I can do pretty style, yeah, elegant, but I get different satisfaction when I can go like when I can do cool stuff and like edgy stuff.
But what's like the difference for you though? Like, okay, styling will be different, but at the end of the day, is both styling what? Why do you prefer like music video more though, compared to like photo shoots or like magazines and stuff like that?
Because I think the reason why I started styling is because of that. Because I watch a lot of like concert videos and like music videos, and I started to take notice on the like the clothes and the budget that they wear, right? And I'm like, oh, this is interesting, like how their clothes match their image as an artist and the stage and like the production itself. So that's how I got into styling. So maybe that's why I resonate more to the edgy and the music stuff.
Yeah.
I agree. I 100% agree with her. I mean, look at all the music that we listen to these days. The styling is the probably second most important thing to the music.
Aside from the music.
Aside from the music, aside from the video, bro. You can try to say, like, I mean, you think about it, like, best example, Tyler the Creator. Every music video is really well styled. It's
By
according
his
to
own
his
shit lah.
thing lah. You
Yeah,
get what I mean?
yeah.
Like, people watch their music videos because of that. You know what I mean? They want to see like, wow, you look different, kind of thing. I think it's probably the only time if you wear something weird, nobody will say anything about it because it's in a music video. Right?
Yeah.
So I think stylists can go crazy too, right? Isn't it?
That's why my music video is actually my favorite, because I can go extra for that.
Because it's just one off and people just think that, it's in front of the camera, bro. That's it. Yeah.
But is there like any celebrity or a performer that how to say that left a good impression of them?
Local?
Overseas, for example, overseas. That you got inspired the most lah.
Male or female?
Anything.
Actually, I watch a lot of Cardi B music video recently. Mostly hip hop, and because their music video is fire. So all
they're willing to dress like all out, man, about flexing, man.
So that's where I get like the inspiration from, and I'm like, okay, like I need to put more chain. More chain is better. You know, like, because like I realized that as the more music video I watch, the more I realize that
There's a lot of chains.
No, when you put a lot in front of the camera, it doesn't look a lot.
Yeah,
it's okay. So you have to put more.
Wow. But what do you think though? Like, oh, it's okay to go all out or go ham on music video, but in real life you dress like a basic bitch. Do you think that it's okay to dress no matter when, not only in front of camera, man?
That's why they have to keep calling me after.
True. It's also occasion lah, I feel. Man.
But it's all about feeling good, what? You dress good, you feel good lah, bro.
No, of course.
True.
But at the same time, occasion is important, right?
It depends lah.
Okay, say for example, you're about to go and meet your father-in-law and you're dressed out blinged out, bro.
Yeah, I
blinged out. They tell me that is just what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to say?
That I'm
you're
rich enough to sustain her daughter's lifestyle, bro.
With your blings,
With my eyes.
With your eyes.
But like so far, my clients they're cool on and off camera lah.
Oh.
Shout out.
Everyone. That she styled before.
Yeah, I think also another thing is that when we see those music video, why those artists suit those things so much is because off camera they're kind of like that too. Look at 2 Chainz.
He only got 2 chains.
Look at 2 Chainz, man.
Yeah,
2 Chainz is always like that, bro. He's on camera is the same, off camera is the same
I
thing.
think that's why also like when we get called to style someone or like an artist or something.
You do a research, huh?
Yeah, you do a research of like
Who
they are, what they like, how they dress, like what's the personality. Because like okay, like if I get called to style you, like I won't put you in like some blazer, like like a very dapper blazer.
True.
Unless if that's the concept.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Like totally against.
Have you styled anyone totally against what they usually wear? Like 180 degree change?
180 degrees change, no.
No, oh shit.
Most of the time you still.
Depends if they're open, if that's the concept and they're open to it. Because the moment that they're not comfortable, it shows in the camera.
Oh really? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Duh.
That's why
You need to know the mentality is that this is a shoot, okay? Now, why do you need to feel comfortable in front of? I mean, you already in front of camera. You're gonna feel awkward.
I mean, it's not about like you're uncomfortable because like it's tight or something. It's like in the end of the day, you have to be you, and I try to do that in every of my clients. I don't want to dress them as someone that they're not, unless if like okay, like.
But maybe that's how I feel. That maybe it's a totally new style that you never tried before. But after you try, you probably like it. So I feel that people should just try, man.
Wow, Ben sounds like a dictator, man.
No lah,
It's a new style, man. You should embrace it, bro.
No, it's like get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, see, that's such a
Slowly, baby steps.
politically correct
Because
answer.
like they're not models. If models like you can just give them anything.
They're just wearing.
They are meant to be mannequins, pretty
but
much.
like if the real personality, if you want to change their style, it has to be step by step.
But humor me a little bit though. I feel like maybe back in the 90s or maybe early 2000s, models were more mannequin like. So it's more like everyone kind of looks the same. We put the clothes on, you just go out. But nowadays, it seems like it's totally different. Like they get that model and they are kind of already that look already by itself, right? Isn't it? Not like last time. They no longer are just a blank mannequin.
Now also the model's fame kind of like plays a role by itself, man.
Yeah. And it makes shit ton of money, especially the girls, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Gigi and Bella Hadid, man.
Yeah,
I love you.
So much for gender equality, man.
Yeah.
Social media lah.
Yeah,
Social media plays a big
social
part.
media.
But I think a lot of people are very curious about people who work in fashion's lifestyle. I feel like that's one of the reasons why they garner a lot of followers too. Like you think about they want to know backstage, they want to know what's going on, what's the day to day. Even I know a few fashion stylists or like overseas one, they have huge followers, man, just because they want to know what they do.
Steal information lah, basically.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's probably one of the best ways to learn.
Yeah. So do you have any like chill lah. Do you have any like mini goals that you want to achieve in this industry?
As in locally or
anything?
It don't matter. I mean, like the
In
big
the next
picture.
5 years.
Yeah, in the next 5 years.
Actually, my goal is to go on a world tour.
Wow.
With an artist, not me lah, as a headliner. but
Oh, okay,
with an
okay.
artist.
Straight away, world tours, yeah.
Seriously.
So is there any artist that you like really want to style?
Locally?
Locally first lah.
Locally.
I think she's done it, bro. Yuna, yeah.
Yuna.
Yeah.
One more lah. I really wanna shout out. I really wanna style Sona One.
Oh, Sona One, yeah. Sona One is cool though.
He's quite
He's
cool
really
as well.
hot right now as
But
well.
he directed that MV, right? The Get My. Or he produced. The
He
song.
produced the beats.
Oh.
Mm.
Aduh.
But was he in the music video? Was he in the
Yeah,
music video?
in
He
the
was,
salon.
right? Yeah.
I mean, I met him a few times, but okay, this is gonna be so embarrassing. But
Why?
somehow, like, I always got starstruck every time I see him, so I just don't talk to him. I just start to stay away
Aduh.
as far as possible.
Maybe that was your opportunity to like, hey, can I style you?
Yeah,
let's
hey.
do this.
Yeah,
I'd
man.
be like, oh shit, okay. Let me just hide in the corner.
Sona One seems like a pretty cool guy, right? Isn't he?
I
You
guess.
see the whole.
I mean, he's quite friendly on
Yeah, I
set
think he's
lah.
quite friendly, right? Isn't it?
But you didn't style him in the for that. MV.
No, I mean, like, last time when we were doing music video with DFAM, he was also in the music video. We just consult him of like, oh, these shoes and that shoes, but not really like head to toe styling lah.
Oh.
You didn't touch him, basically.
Wow.
I touched the shoes lah, but
Yeah, exactly. See,
But her
that's
goal
why
was
she's
back
not
then,
happy.
man.
That's why she's
Really
not happy
creepy,
yet.
no?
Yeah,
That's
exactly. She
really
didn't touch
creepy,
here,
oh my
you know.
God. Please don't watch this.
Please don't watch this.
What about internationally?
Cut. Internationally, Dean. I want to style Dean.
Oh, the Korean guy.
Yeah,
Dean
he's really
fire.
cool. Well, Childish Gambino, that'd be great.
But
But there's like so far lah, so far lah.
You never know, man.
You never
Yeah,
know,
you
man.
never know. Sometimes.
You already reached Yuna, what? So
Yeah, that's why.
Childish
You might as well
Gambino.
tell, hey, Yuna, hook of a sister up, man.
That's
You know what I
way,
mean?
way ahead. I mean, like, yeah.
Why though? Why do you have like this specific individual in mind?
Because I feel like they're up to something new and we can go creative with that, and I love their music as well. You know, when you kind of like, you know, when you listen to their music and then you watch them a lot and, you know, like videos, and then you see what they wear every single time and like, oh, we can do this, I can do this, like, you know, like.
Or you feel that it's because the way they wear is kind of similar to the way you style, is it?
In a way, the way that what they wear is something that I like, and I also think that macam kenal kan, like I also think that they're probably gonna open to like, you know, like cool stuff and trying something new. But that's like personal opinion, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of like great artists out there also that would go crazy and like
Yeah.
up to any styles as well.
Well, speaking of the question, since we already asked her already, why is I ask both of us as well? Who would you love to style if given the opportunity? Right now, Jesus came down from earth. He said, Ben, you can choose anyone in this world that you can style. One day, 2 hours.
Style.
Who?
Kanye.
You go first.
Actually, you should answer mine. Yeah. I would love to style Kanye again into argument with him, man. No, man, bro. You're gonna fucking wear this. No, I'm not gonna wear this. Then he's gonna tweet about me. Yeah, that's okay.
Not sure, man. You go first.
I already said it. Kanye.
Okay, female.
Female, there's a lot of hot females out there, man.
Oh, so your point is them being hot only, not about them being stylish.
No. I would love to style. This is one. Shit. I just forgot. I'll come back to the female. You go for the male first. Yeah.
Fuck, man. Kinda. The question came to me too sudden. I can't think of any for now.
Not even a dude. Like not even a celebrity or someone that you like.
Isaac.
No lah. Cannot help already. Some things cannot be helped, man. Fuck, who? Probably whose outfit is quite whack, man. To be honest lah.
No, it don't have to be a person that has whack outfit. Just someone probably you look up to.
Myself? No lah.
Damn.
No, I think as much as I look up to Kanye, but I feel that he's his own fucking style already, bro. If you were to style him, like legit what you say, you end up in an argument.
Exactly, and he will tweet about it. That's the best part, you see. Yeah, some
That's
Chinese
what you
guy
get
came to my apartment today and styled me. Me and him got into argument. I fucking hate him, the kind of thing. Trump, please do something about it. I don't know.
Hashtag mega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who?
Who?
Yeah.
Female, I would go Rihanna.
Why?
That's for sure. Because she's always been. Wait, I almost said the. I almost said the B word.
Oh shit.
She's the.
She's the bitch lah, basically.
Yeah. I know who I'm gonna start with you.
What?
Adele. I've never styled a
What?
plus size person.
Oh.
I've never styled a
I thought
person
you
that is
almost said
bigger.
the F word, man.
Oh, fat person. Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
I didn't
Calm
think of
down,
that,
man.
No. But
was unnecessary.
I actually never styled someone that is bigger in general. I would love to try that. Lah. I think it's a challenge. I think it's.
No, but she looks elegant by herself, really. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Which
I
I guess.
always want to style like
ugly
boring,
ass motherfucker.
Not ugly lah. Ugly is subjective, bro. I mean, if you're born that way, everyone is beautiful, bro.
Wow. Look at our editor roll his bloody eyes, bro. Like this is not bad lah.
Spread love, man.
Spread
We love
love.
everybody. Anyways, yeah, I don't style a boring person. Like, get them out of their comfort zone. You get what I mean? Try new stuff. Yeah.
Okay, like who?
Who's boring?
I think Logic is boring.
Oh yeah.
Like Logic style
my
is quite
God.
boring. Yeah.
Dude, a lot of rappers like just put on a hoodie and wear like 10 million chains and they think they're cool already. You know what I mean?
But in all honesty, I think most rappers are pretty okay though, compared to white country singers.
True. Okay, name me three. Your top 3 most stylish celebrities.
Yeah.
That you think?
Rihanna for sure.
Wow.
Okay, this is probably random to say, but she is the most stylish like 60 plus women. Celine
Wow.
Dion, shout out.
Oh, Celine Dion.
Have you seen her style?
Yeah.
I thought
She's
it's
been wearing like, it's kind of weird. I think that someone styled her or some shit. Because, dude, she's wearing off-white. Bro.
Yeah, she's wearing off-white.
I know. She's very
That's super cool. Male, I have to quote one male, right?
Yeah, gender equality, man.
Spread love.
Spread love.
Stylish. Ezra Miller is quite stylish as well.
Oh, yeah.
Ezra Miller. Yeah.
What was that event that he dressed up?
Met Gala,
Met
the one with
Gala,
the
yes.
lot of eyes, right?
Yeah, that was fire.
What about the guy that is in robots? I think I would love to. Rami Malek. Rami Malek has a very nice bone structure though. I really would like
But the style's quite classic, like very dapper.
True. He's quite dapper most of the time, right? Isn't he? Tight shirt. Yeah.
Would you wear tight, like, body fitting stuff?
Yeah, why not, man? Sure.
Jared Leto is also very stylish.
Jared Leto is actually very stylish.
Yeah.
Okay, why are we talking about stylish people? Okay, anyways. Yeah, okay. So, do you see yourself working in this industry for long, or is there sort of like a transition period? I mean, you've already told us that you sort of have like this idea that you want to go for a world tour with artists, but what's the end goal here? Like, do you have like plans in the sense that, okay, eventually one day I would love to
Have my own brand.
have my own brand, be an editor, like something more stable. I'm not saying that now it's not stable, but no, I mean,
That's true though.
no, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Being a stylist is a young man's game. It is
True.
for
Young
most part, it's a
woman.
young woman and men, and gay and transgender.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so it's a young people's game, and I'm sure you definitely know about this and have plans. So what do you think? Like, do you think you have a transition period to move on to something a little bit more sort of stable?
I guess after work torture.
Oh, you never know, man.
You never know, man. Yeah.
True. I mean, eventually I would like to have my own showroom. I think that's more stable, you know, where I put all the archives, all the pieces. So when the client comes and like they can come and fit at my showroom. And then in the end of the day, I won't be the one who's running around doing loans and like, you know.
You have
They'll
your
just come
control.
to you lah.
Yes.
You have your
obviously I
control
would
lah,
have
yeah.
like assistants lah. Or like I would love to be a creative director.
Okay.
Not necessarily it has to be my own brand. I can work with another brand. Just give, you know, my
But
insights.
why not your own brand though?
I think it's a hard work to. I mean, like maybe as I get older, 2 or 3 years from now, I want to have my own brand. But for now, I think I'm good at like giving advice to other people for now. But obviously, as a more stable thing or like a more sustainable business. I see it as like it's either having a showroom of my own or like I be like want to be a creative director.
Yeah.
Nice. That's fair enough.
Or
that sounds stable.
Stable enough, I guess.
Or after work tour, I just find myself a husband, and then that's it.
That was fast.
Wow, yeah, that went fast, man. She just went from high balling women
To find a husband.
to
Who needs
like
a husband, man?
You'll never know what happened after world tour.
Yeah,
right.
true.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. Maybe
Get a
she get a
celebrity
superstar,
husband.
man.
Right. Maybe I see a new me, a new goal in life.
Aduh.
Okay,
Who needs a
okay.
husband, bro? Oh, you just
But
need
world
that
tour
break,
needs to happen lah. World tour needs to happen.
man. Who would you want to tour with? Do you have any?
She just said, bro.
Yuna, I want to tour with
Yeah.
Yuna. World tour.
I
That'd
mean,
be
she's
great.
performing in Camp Flock Nola, right? Maybe you.
Is she performing in Keflon this year? Oh shit.
Come on, bro, local, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like a
yeah.
post.
But aside from Yuna, any like male fellas?
Like locally?
Yeah, locally lah. Locally better. Start local first.
So no one called me.
Wow, never ending.
Sorry,
so now
sorry.
one.
I don't mind touring with Joe Flizzo though. Just
Why?
cause I feel like touring with Jay-Z, low key.
Yes.
Anything?
He's like the.
So his
The
thing is
Jay-Z.
really big, you know.
It's like the JC. It's like the Subang JC, man.
Subang Jay-Z. Jay-Z's cousin that went to Malaysia, bro.
Yeah. They migrated when when he was young.
True,
to
true,
Subang,
true.
man, of all place.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I really would love to go with Jay-Z. Not Jay-Z, but Joe Flizzo. Why not? Okay, what about internationally? Internationally, Rihanna? Is it? What you
Sorry?
mentioned? What about internationally? Who would you love to world tour with? World tour.
Rihanna, but I don't think if that would ever happen since
Then again, you never know.
she's not making music anymore.
True, she has since slowed down quite a bit, right? Isn't it?
No, she's like completely stopped. Like that's why on Twitter, like people been asking for her music.
Where's the music?
Yes.
Anyways, like what's next for you? Like upcoming gigs or anything big project?
In a by this year?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime soon?
Anytime soon. There'll be another music video for another
shit.
artist.
Can you tell us who is it or is a private?
no.
Oh my
It's
God.
confidential. We're shooting with streaming. I have a shoot with a streaming company platform.
Is it like green color or is it like white color?
It's red color.
Oh.
I have no idea what you all just
the one
talked
you
about.
use lah. He said she's shooting with a streaming platform and
The one I use.
yeah, white color.
But
It ain't
we're
white,
still
bro.
discussing. We're still discussing.
It ain't white though.
Oh, what is it though? It's like a music video or?
Can't tell you.
Aduh.
Shit.
Oh.
No
Can't tell
point
you
in this
that.
podcast. No insider leaks, bro. So those are the few big things coming on your way lah. What about
And then-
next year?
Next year, it's not. The schedule is not out yet, so we'll see.
Yeah,
see.
not bad.
Like
Good.
in this industry, everything comes last minute, so.
Last minute is never good, man.
That's good. I mean, you have since like grown a lot as well from your days with Haida Yusof. Now you're your own company, pretty much, right?
Pretty much,
The
so.
Zulvanny. That's what it's called.
The brand.
Zulvanny, yeah. The name. That's it. Yeah.
So if like you were to give advice to like upcoming people that aspire to be a
Stylist.
fashion stylist, what would you tell them?
I always say that, passion for fashion is not enough. It's good that you have passion for fashion, but it takes a lot of hard work to do this. For sure, you have to have a good eye that comes naturally. Or like, when you go to college, fashion college, maybe you develop that over the years. But yeah, pretty much determination, hard work, assist. I say assist a lot of senior stylists because you can know how things work in the industry. And yeah, just
I think
be
people-
rajin lah.
You know the
Yeah,
part.
need to be-
You know the part where she said assist senior stylist. She low key just plugged herself for some
shit, yes.
control. You know, you get me? She low key just plugged herself.
Didn't mean that at all.
yeah.
But I do need so.
Yeah, I think people like just need to be humble and learn lah. I would say because people think that
What is up with you today,
No.
man? Like you with the whole
Very
spanning
inspiring.
love and like
man's being wise, bro.
man,
Man with the knowledge. Anyways, yeah, people think that if once you're in fashion, oh shit, my ego like go up to like the Tun Razak building that level, man. Yeah, but I think we all need to like just learn, man.
Wow, man, that today that is something.
Eventually, you get somewhere. Bro.
Do you hit your head too hard over the weekend? You know, like you usually don't talk like that, man.
Man's getting wiser, bro.
Man's getting wiser.
But true though, it's not glamorous. It's not glamorous at all. I mean, the one that you see on Instagram, yes, you get to dress up probably like twice a week. Other than that, it's just a lot of like dirty work lah.
Like if someone were to ask you advice, or should I go to study to become a fashion stylist, or would you recommend them to like actually study first? Or
if you get a chance to assist first, I think assisting is more important. But during your time assisting, just make sure that you want to learn as much as possible and like say yes to every opportunity. I mean, obviously, if let's say the senior bully you, obviously, you know your place lah. But like other than that, just learn lah. Open to learn and be useful during the assisting time.
So at our video down below here, we will have Zulvanny's email for those of you that now know the requirement and would love to be a stylist.
Yeah, so I think that's about it lah.
Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, like, I really think that I don't think you really need to go to school for it as well.
Whoa.
Legit, I don't think, like, good eye and everything, a lot of stylists actually never went for school for it, bro.
But you never know, maybe if I go into the school, it opened up my third eye.
Yeah, maybe maybe you open up a third eye lah, okay?
But it's not a requirement.
Yeah, it's not a requirement lah.
Yeah,
but I think education is still important.
True.
You can learn everywhere.
But I think the only difference is that when you go to school, you just have the opportunity to participate in projects that you get to do the things that you like first.
Yeah.
Because when you come out and work, the reality, I'm sure she knows as well, is not as glamorous. You have to follow a brief. The client says no, that means it's a no. You get what I mean? You have to convince them otherwise. It's your job. So yeah. Okay, so thanks a lot for coming for this podcast, and you really share a lot of light into what you do day by day. Okay. We hope to collaborate more with you.
Please call me.
Yes. Okay. Before
01.
Before we go off, do you want to plug yourself? Just what's your Instagram handle and
follow me on Instagram, Zulvanny.
Zulvanny. Zulvanny is spelled
THE, right? Not D.
Not D. Not D Zulvanny. Okay. So Zulvanny is spelled Zulvanny. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So to then, this is Isaac.
This is Ben.
And thanks again for joining us on the podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Ciao.
Ciao.